This was the family home in Cork City where Deepa Dinamani had been living with her husband, 5-year-old son and a lodger. Born and raised in India, Deepa, a chartered accountant, had moved to Ireland for work in March of 2023, just 4 months before her body was found at her home in Wilton. In his opening statement to the jury, senior counsel for the prosecution, Sean Gallan, told the court the marriage between Deepa and Mr Rajan was in difficulty. He said it had in some senses cooled. They spent some time sleeping in separate bedrooms. He said that Deepa had considered divorce and moving on.
Today the court heard how Deepa Dinamani was working from home on Friday the 14th of July 2023, which wouldn't have been unusual. The lodger living in her home, a nurse at CUH, had left for work early that morning. The accused, Rajan, was also home that day after dropping the couple's 5-year-old son to a summer camp.
Senior counsel for the prosecution, Sean Gallan, told the jury that Mr Rajan had messaged a friend by the name of Mahesh at around midday, asking if Mahesh would collect his son from camp and bring the child to Mahesh's home on the Model Farm Road. Mr Rajan suggested to Mahesh that he had a job interview to attend that afternoon. The jury was told that Mahesh reluctantly agreed to do it, but by 7 p.m, when nobody had come to collect the 5-year-old, he made several attempts to contact Mr Rajan, but there was no answer. Mahesh brought the little boy back to his parents' house at Cardinal Court in Wilton. Senior counsel Sean Gallan told the jury Mr Rajan asked to speak to Mahesh, and to his shock he says Mr Rajan told Mahesh he had killed his wife and she was inside. He said he had stabbed her.
Sean Gallan told the court today that a 999 call was made by the accused that night in which he said he killed his wife. Rajan has pleaded not guilty to the murder of Deepa Dinamani. A jury of 7 women and 5 men have been sworn in to hear the trial, which is expected to last up to 3 weeks. Zara King, Virgin Media News at the Central Criminal